You are now tuned in to the Social Digest Show, where we discuss the best ways to achieve success in this thing called life. I'm your host, Mikhail Lari, and hey, let's get into the show. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Social Digest, where we discuss the best ways to achieve success. So before we start the show, I definitely want to give you guys a little background on how and why I started this podcast. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mikhail. I'm 27 years old. I live in California, sunny California. And I've been an entrepreneur, tried to be an entrepreneur for most of my adult life. But the funny thing is, every time I've tried, I've failed. And instead of me picking the pieces up and learning from it, I just was like, okay, I failed, didn't work, so I'm moving on to the next thing. And I don't know, I think it's with our generation, millennials as they call us, it's very common for us to have this like instant gratification kind of outlook on life. And it's just, it's really, it's really bad for us, honestly, because we start one thing, like we see someone on YouTube and like has 1 million followers. Like that didn't happen overnight. Yeah, does it happen overnight to some people? Of course. But that's not the majority. The majority of us have to work very hard, don't get a lot of sleep, and, wake up at 3 in the morning and put these episodes and things like that out. So, this instant gratification that we have, I don't even know where it even came from, but it's killing us slowly. So I've came to the realization that I'm a quitter. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to say, I've never said it out loud before. And, it kind of hurts, but I'm a quitter. I'm scared to put my full self out there in fear that I might be somebody great. Someone might want to, see me at the mall and be like, hey, Mikhail, let's take a picture. Like, I'm afraid of that. Like, I think, well, no, I don't think, I pretty much know. I'm afraid of success. Back when I was younger, my dad came into my room and he said, son, we need to talk. I have something I would like to say to you. And when you hear that, it's like, ooh, what did I do? Like, like, what did I do wrong? But he said, son, I need to talk to you. Please keep an open mind, because I don't want you to take this the wrong way or think anything of it. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, Dad, come on, man. Anticipation. What are you about to say? And so he said, son, I love you. I said, oh, shoot. Oh, man. I started panicking. My heart was going 1,000,000 miles a second. He said, son, I love you. And please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm an entrepreneur. I've had my company for 30 plus years, and I've been doing it on my own for all this time. Construction is all I know. But with you, videography, you know how to write, all these different traits that I've never had or never had the luxury to even go into. And I see you do these things and you're gung ho and you're happy. You spend countless amounts of money doing it, your passion. I'm proud of you for that. But every time, and, not just once, not just twice, but every single time, you just quit. You just never see things through. Like, you have so much potential, but you just hold yourself back. And I don't understand that. And then he walked out. I was like, that's it? Like, dang. Like, you wouldn't know, like, a kiss on the forehead or, something? Like, nah, you just walked out. So I was like, in my head, I was like, dang, it's pretty harsh. At first I thought he was hating on me. But no, it wasn't until later that, I realized that he was right. I am a quitter. I don't let things manifest. I don't like change. The truth of the matter is I'm afraid of success. And I keep saying that, and I'm not saying it to manifest it into the world. I'm saying it to let you guys know that it's okay if you start at that point. If you're a quitter, it's okay. You know, throughout this podcast, throughout this show, we're going to dive deep into, strategies and tips on how to overcome that, how to become great, how to do all these things. And we're going to do it together. You know, I've always wanted to help others. That's always been a part of my life. Like even in high school, people would come to me with their problems and I would try my best to help them. It wasn't like I had something tatted on my forehead said, come talk to me. It just happened naturally. And I enjoyed doing it, to see the smile on their face afterwards, knowing that I'm the one who helped them. Like, man, that was everything for me. Are you enjoying the show so far? If you are, please consider sharing this episode with a friend or a family member. But if you have found some value in today's show, well, please consider subscribing. Okay, enough of that. Now, back to the show. But going back to my point is, the first steps to realizing that you could be great is realizing that there's a problem. And then once you realize that there's a problem, you try and figure out the next step to fix that problem. You see, I started this show for people like me who want to do great things in the world, but just need a little inspiration. Just need a little help to reach that full potential. Need someone to be like, hey, listen, I got you. Don't have to worry about any of that. Like, you're a quitter? Okay, that's cool. What? You didn't finish college? All right, that's cool. But now what? This is how we fix it. That's why I started this podcast. I enjoy helping others. That's always been my purpose. I just didn't know it at the time. I was focused on the wrong things, the wrong businesses starting. If you've ever played sports, I've played sports basically my entire life. I ran track and played football. But, if you ever played sports at any time in your life, you heard your coach say, there's no I in team. And you were looking at him like, yeah, but I'm a star player. Like, without me, there's nothing. But in reality, there is no I in team, because what team actually stands for is together everyone achieves more. I'll say that again. Team actually stands for together everyone achieves more. So, hey, everyone listening, let's grow together. Let's take baby steps together. Let's fail together. Because if we don't fail, we'll never know how far we've came or come or, not. Come on, guys. Get your head out of the gutter. But listen, it's important for us to fail. We need to fail in the beginning. If you start a YouTube channel, if your goal was to start a YouTube channel and you make a video and it flops, it does 10 views or 20 views, don't get discouraged. It's okay. You need it to fail. You need it to get 20 views. You want to know why? Because once you reach that 100,000 view mark, that 30,000 view mark, you can be like, man, look where I came from. 2 years ago or a year ago or 6 months ago, I was doing this and now I'm doing that. So it's possible, guys, but we have to fail to do it. Listen, you guys can always contact me on my social media page. It's at The Social Digest. So it's the with 2 E's, social, and then digest. And as soon as you guys, start, I see that you guys are replying a lot, I'm going to, give out my number so you guys could always feel like you have someone to talk to. And then you could just be, one text away. So, all right, guys, I'm not going to take all your time. I appreciate you listening today. And in the next episode, we're gonna dive deep, and it's gonna hurt because I'm gonna say some things that might hurt your feelings. But just know it's all in good faith and it's all in love. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But the truth hurts, and it hurts bad. To hear myself tell myself I'm a quitter, like that, bro, like, you don't understand. Like, that makes me feel horrible. But I gotta hear it. I gotta hear that to get over the hump. So, all right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. I see you've made it to the end. I'm glad you decided to stick around, and I sincerely hope you found some inspiration in today's episode. But before I go, I do want to leave you with this one question. What is your next 24 hours going to look like? Leave the answer on our social media page at The Social Digest. That's the with 2 E's, social, and then digest. The link for it will be down in the show notes below. Until next time, stay hungry.